everybody? This is Lady Luck. All right, y'all see who we got? This weird alien Ewok of a woman. Super stupid. Keeps going on Facebook and all these other platforms, ranting about stuff. Saying the same thing over and over again while still saying nothing at all. So I was asked to do a reaction to this. I said I'm going to do it. It's my birthday today. I want to have a good laugh. I want to thank you all for the birthday wishes. Thank you all for the super chats and super stickers and the cash apps. Thank you, Jim. Thank you to all of you. All of you. You know what? Hold on. Let me do this properly. Okay, I want to do this right way. Thank you to Jill, Tice, Jim, Karen, Modell, Kim, Skeeter, Gail Portis, all of you. If I've missed anyone so far, please charge it to my head and not to my heart. But I just wanted to thank you all for the cash apps, the super stickers, the Amazon gift cards, the super thanks. Thank you all so much for being just a blessing to this channel and to the Lady Luck Club. I just got a email that my Xfinity order has been shipped out. That is for the internet, for the for the channel, so that you guys can have some great live stream. I want to put out some better quality content. Now, am I going to start overly editing and doing all this other stuff in my videos? No, it's not my style. I want to be able to just keep it as raw and real and authentic and natural as possible. But thank you to Artiste for the beautiful intro video that you created for me. I appreciate that more than you know. And I actually love the color scheme, the concept, the background. You see like a lot of the scrolls in Latin for what stems into our legal system with legalese. I get it. I got it. It was clever. It was well done. And I just appreciate that. Everything that all of you do, I appreciate the support here. I love you guys. And I hope you guys know that, you know, it is my goal to strive towards in this year to growing the channel, to also start, you know, setting up. And I got an email from a supporter. Thought I was out and they thought they saw me. I said, that must have been a very strong, beautiful lookalike. Because I thought, no, I wasn't at that place. But what it did was it gave me the idea to try to work towards a meet and greet. And to be able to meet some of you if you're in Atlanta. To be able to just see some of you all face to face and interact with you all. And just kind of, you know, shoot the breeze. Allow you all to ask questions and those types of things. And I have a lot of content that I want to start working on. And it's the path that this channel, this platform is going. It is very difficult to do music reaction videos because the music is copyrighted so badly. Now YouTube just won't let anything, you know, get past. It won't even be copyrighted. They'll just, if they hear music, they'll try to get you to either delete it or remove it or something. So it's really difficult to get music reaction videos done. And plus, I am enjoying the reporting and the research. I don't want to be fair to people to have anyone think that I'm just not taking requests for music reactions, but they're going to become more of a lesser presence because of the time and the energy it takes to even upload, especially when you have slow internet. And then for the video to be blocked or removed or to have the content altered because of some music that's copyrighted. Yeah, it's very difficult to keep trying to go down that path. So some people are able to do that. They have a large following. They may not have to worry about videos being monetized. They probably have sponsors and those types of things. We're blessed to God that we're growing to that point, but I'm not quite there yet. And then, you know, that way, if I do a music reaction video, I can take the hit, not worry about the copyright or anything like that. But right now, you know, it's on my heart just to continue down the reporting and research path. And I can only hope that, you know, there's some information that is, you know, informative and people can enjoy listening to regardless. But I do want to be fair and make sure that people understand where the channel is going. So I appreciate all of the support. And thank you all so much for tuning in when you don't have to, but you choose to do it anyway. So we got this Ewok of a woman. Oh, yes, I'm going to be going in. Because if this helper who has violated many laws that's under FBI investigation and still, what happened with that direct criminal contempt of court charge again? Yeah. She goes to court and disrespects judges to the point where they have to charge her with direct criminal contempt of court. Originally it was indirect, then the judge changed it. And yet she gets grace. But people out here who are not even doing a third of that. Boy, get hammered in. Come on now. So no, it is my pleasure and honor to clown the mess out of her. This video is going to be on a 1.85 speed. And because I can only endure her for so long. And let's get to it. Let's hear this meltdown.
Hey guys, come on in, come on in. It's your favorite super mayor, Tiffany, Henyard, the people's mayor / people supervisor. How y'all doing today? Come on in, come on in. I miss y'all. I feel like I see y'all forever in a day. But I'm outside. I am talking to residents. I am loving them.
You choose not to see them. You don't go to
updates really quickly. So come on in, so I can educate you. Let y'all know what it is before you vote. Because knowing different things before you vote is so important. A lot of times people don't say nothing. They don't talk about what's going on, and they should. Stop being afraid of people, like for real. Like, please speak up, residents. Please talk about the things that you care about the most. We'll start with the schools. Y'all know the school district need a lot of help. A lot of help. So whatever you do, when you go to vote, make sure you change that school board. Change it. I mean it. Now, I ain't endorsing nobody. I'm not saying nobody's name. Twin, do this, do that. Y'all just terrible. Nina Graham gotta go. Nina Graham got to go. So make sure you vote for people that care about your kids. Because a lot of times people don't understand that the kids are the future. Whether you got kids, your kids grown, you got grandbabies, you don't, you still pay a portion of your property taxes for the schools. Little do you know. But they don't put the money back in the schools. Like, think about that. They should always put the money back in the schools, and they're not doing that. Now, I'm sitting on that board, so y'all don't get it twisted and all messed up. Because I noticed that there was some article that went out. Y'all gotta attach Tiffany Henyard, and you gotta attach the village adults to everything. We got nothing to do with that school board. We got nothing to do with individuals making $500,000 at a school board, and our kids can't read. Y'all better get some common sense. This is what I'm talking to y'all right now. Because these things are going.
Look, girl, we all know you trying to get over there at the school board because they got grant money coming that way, and they already have a large pool of money for funding. The fact that you're talking about it, you're basically confirming it. No, nobody wants you over there, or Darlene Gray Everett. How about you two go? I'm just inclined to tell you all to do the opposite of what she says, because at this point, who can trust a narcissistic, pathological liar? No one. No one.
It's at the school board level, but they're distracting you by making you watch it, right? Hey, I like it, right? No, stop, for real. But stop letting them distract you from what you should be paying attention to. Because all this stuff over the big old smear campaign, I hate that. That's it. Because they couldn't get me out the way because the people was always loving on me. Because I've always showed up and showed out for them. Despite what the fake news was telling y'all, because that's all it was all just, we think, or maybe, like, come on, stop with all that. I've really been doing my job, still doing my job. Despite what y'all say. Because I really care. Only person that got like a heart for the people is gonna keep on pushing, keep on going, keep on talking to y'all, keep on trying to educate y'all. And that's what you see me doing right here today. Still trying to educate y'all, still trying to put y'all on the game. Because remember, they always say, what? The game is sold, not sold, right? They always say that. But right now, I'm telling you the game. It's enough for you to take the game and run with it. That's almost like the concept of you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. It's the same thing in the black and brown communities. Y'all better pay attention to those that's loving on y'all and actually standing in the fight. If y'all get beat up for y'all, you need to pay attention to that. Because it's not gonna ever be another love like Tiffany Henyard. Ever. I'm telling you right now, ever. Because you got so many people scared of the process. You got so many people afraid of parties and things of that nature. Yeah, guess what? Y'all people like to stop. But what I'm willing to do is speak my truth, stand in my truth, and let God lead my steps.
Yeah, she must got like 2 or 3 personalities coming out and they just flipping around and one telling the other to stop. How many voices in your head right now, girl? Who is she talking to when she keeps saying stop it? Y'all stop it. Who is y'all? It's the real bum Quisha coming out of you. Because that's what I'm inclined to believe. She literally sounds like she's talking, like she's flipping personalities in real time. And these personalities are clashing, they're not getting along, and they're having a whole argument. It's like she's having a whole argument with herself and 2 other voices in her head. What the hell? Who are you telling to stop? And none of this makes sense. You're just yammering on. Ugh. Listen, we all know what she's trying to do over there at the school board. There's a reason why the Delgado law firm went over there with they thieving asses. They don't need to be representing nobody at this point. I don't understand who she's talking to with the stop it. Stop. Y'all just stop. Just stop. You don't sit here and vote someone out because they won't let you swim at a pool. But this is coming from the drama queen with no brain that believes that spending money for pools and water parks and ice skating rinks or skating rinks somehow should take precedence over paying bonds and debt. And yet people give her a pass on that all day. Well, at least she trying. No, y'all got debt to pay off. Where's the priority in this? So her and her goons don't do math at all. She can't read, and she certainly doesn't recognize numbers. Number 8 is Headless Snowman. Circle, circle.
What I'm going to do. So with that being said, I'm going to keep on telling y'all what it is. So the school boards, please go out and vote. Please pay attention to who's on the boards because it's terrible. I'll give you an example. I'm talking about get rid of Nina Graham. We had a 4th of July event over in Dawson, right? You know, the mayor of Dawson, right? In Illinois, for all you outsiders that want to just know what's going on in my community. So we had an event right there off of Cottage Grove. And I do it every single year. So when I became mayor, I brought back the parades. I brought back the 4th of July events, the fireworks.
Correction. We just want to get rid of you. That's it. I'm going to report on you until you go to prison. So that worry look in your eye, you should have it. What concerns me is what you're showing as a sign of you just unraveling. And you've already lost your mind, which is why I'm even confused as to how you have multiple voices going on in your head with all 3 of you are talking to each other at the same time, telling each other to stop it. And at the end of the day, your behind don't sound like you're going to try to transition power too well. I've said that. I said you guys, she's going to be worse before it gets better. And I think after tomorrow, which I took the day off, to celebrate my birthday, and I can foresee tomorrow being a hot mess for her. Because she's going to lose again. And she's not going to transition power. If it sounds like I'm eating my birthday lunch.
All the festivities we had, long time ago, with Shauna was here, long time ago. It just stopped it. So I brought it back. and bring it back. I had it right there at Thornridge High School, right there in the big old open field. That's what people, right? So we thought it's for the people. So I had it there, and because all this political rifts, political ties, and all this drama, they chose not to allow us, meaning the community, the kids, to play on the grass. You guys had to literally go in the streets in order to partake in the festival. They even hired Cook County sheriffs to police the grass. I cannot make this up. You should FOIA the bill for Cook County police officers to watch the grass, so we can't run on the grass during the 4th of July event. I made a video about it. I talked to y'all about it. I pointed out to y'all. I showed y'all the cars on the grass. I showed y'all us in the streets. All this is going on at your school, at the high school district 205. Nina Brown wasn't the person that did it all. I'm trying to say. So I go to they board meeting and I say, Nina, now why would you not allow us, the residents, the community, to partake in the field? They better have an excuse. We're doing work on the field. We're doing this. They ain't doing nothing but keeping a mess. But the people that's getting hurt is the community. And that's all I keep trying to show y'all. Every single time, y'all hurting the people. By constantly fighting with, they just band together, put our differences to the side, whatever it is, and always put on for the community because that matters. It always matters. But I just want you to understand what's going on for school boards. And I just want to make crystal clear, just explain to you guys how it works. Go to that board meeting. Sometimes y'all was doing me and doing all the different stuff. And y'all go your wells. And y'all found out what's going on. Because y'all ain't doing it. And what the news go? You know what I'm saying? And here one day they disappeared because they did their job, which is a smear campaign. Just understand that. When God puts something in you, and God has made you the chosen one, everybody comes up against it. It's not your time. You have to follow what he has ordered. And if he say, hey, this is what we gonna do, this is what we gonna do. Like at the end of the day, guys, I'm gonna keep on loving y'all. I'm keep on trying to educate y'all. Y'all hear what I say? Let me educate.
When you gonna live that up? Because right now, this ain't what he wants you to do. As a matter of fact, he wants you to prepare yourself for the FBI because they are coming for you. Why can't you do exactly that? Because I'm sure he told you that several times when you up at night and can't sleep. Yeah, that's God's way of keeping your behind up until you learn the lesson that the FBI is coming for you. You might want to prepare yourself for that. Be ye also ready for the FBI to come in and to drag you up out that house at 2-something in the morning. I don't even know why you're making it difficult. Just go turn yourself in. Take Siggy with you. Whether they broke up or not is irrelevant because I think that breakup is bound to happen because it's going to come down to a matter of one telling on the other and one giving up dirt on the other, trying to save their own behinds. That's it. I would be impressed and surprised and shocked if Siggy tries to take the fall on behalf of Super Super. That would blow my mind away. The last time I heard, he ain't trying to really rush his divorce process either. So you tell us what you're trying to do, Siggy, here. Seriously. You still sitting on that divorce? What's going on? Why haven't you gone to court over that and gotten that resolved by now? Yeah, okay. Their breakup is inevitable. It might not be right now, but it's inevitable. Because one is going to be more mad than the other when it comes down to them talking to the FBI. I'm going to tell you right now. Neither one of them want to go to prison. And you being a supervisor or a mayor does not protect you from going to prison, Super Super. It certainly hasn't stopped the FBI from investigating you and all your cohorts. All these people named in the FBI subpoenas. Child, please. All y'all got it coming. I want you to feel better.
I said, let me educate y'all because you need to know, and y'all don't know. Sometimes y'all are following people blindly, and you're going with the status quo. And guess what? This is the new day and age. Don't go status quo. Trust me. Do not go for status quo. Why? Because at the end of the day, they feed y'all a load of crap. And by the time you figure it out, it'll be too late. You already voted individuals in, and then now when they screw up everything, you're like, oh my God, Tiffany, tell the truth. Hey, come on, I'm not doing this for no reason. I'm doing this trying to really put you up on game before they get you. So back to this politics as I call it. That school board 205. Both for that new ticket. I can't think of their names. KP, if you in here, put them two people up for District 205. I cannot think of her name for the life of me. I think she's really dope, but I really do like her. And I think she'd be a good choice for her.
You should say KP if you in here. So see, this is what I'm talking about. He still chooses to go around Super Stupid and Siggy, and yet people give him grace all day for reasons. The same man y'all knew 10, 15 years ago no longer exists, and other people who know him have said the same thing. He chooses to be the way he is. He chooses to hang around the people he hang around. Why is he not being interrogated to death here? When you don't know the conversations he might be having behind closed doors with these two, or even the ones that might be in your face. Why is he being given any grace at this point? So whatever happens to him, because he'll be some sort of co-conspirator in a lot of things, then it just happens to him, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. These people have the option to do better. They have the choice to do the right thing, and they choose not to do it. Why should anyone feel bad about the consequences coming their way? You shouldn't. We have a justice system for a reason. Stop breaking laws. You want to sit here talking about, I was telling the truth. Why don't you tell us the truth about you unlawfully using a signature stamp? You want to put out any information? Why don't you put out there who those other individuals were that you listed on that bank account, that Fifth Third bank account for the village of Dalton? When you had the village clerk key unlawfully removed. Where are the bank documents you filled out to have her removed out that bank account? Why don't you post that shit up? Oh, okay.
Board over there. Then you got District 148, District 149. You got all those people that y'all need to pay attention to. Because everybody's trying to sneak their people in. Why? Because they're the bobbleheads. They're going to do this no matter what. What I tell you? And you need to give people a chance. At least hear out what they're going to do for the community. How they're moving forward. At least hear people platforms. Stop just going because they sit up to your house like, oh, Democrat. Stop that. Please stop. Figure out a way to educate yourself on whoever's running. Whether you want to get paid, whether you call them, whatever you do, but just educate your mind so that you're making the right choice. I just want that for the community, for the world, for that case. Because y'all talk about Trump so much, right? But he's Trump doing what he told y'all he's going to do. He's doing what he said he's going to do. So you gotta give people credit when credit due. Y'all get upset. Everybody know I'm Democrat, but hey, look what Democrat did to me. So I'm just saying, so it probably don't matter. You have to focus on someone's passion for what they do, their vision, and what they're gonna do next. That's where your focus needs to lie. Always remember that. Don't go at the parties. I know I live with Republicans. Oh, with the Democrats. You know what? Just whatever. Whatever you feel, fight for it. Whatever you feel, make sure that you outspoken about it too, and don't just stand.
No, you haven't. I did.
Another thing I want to tell y'all is, you guys know that I am a write-in. Yes, I am a write-in for Thornton Township Supervisor. I am a write-in for, again, Thornton Township Supervisor. Hey, if you want me in, write me in. Tiffany Henyard for Thornton Township Supervisor. And this is how you write me in. I posted this on my page. I got several different ways of communicating to you of how you write someone in. So when you get to the supervisor position of that portion, you're going to scribble. Well, not scribble. You're going to write my name in, Tiffany Henyard. And then if you go on the computer, you do the digital way, you do the same concept, but you got...
Make sure y'all write down Donald Duck, little girl, super stupid, Tiffany Henyard. What else? Let's see. Little Stank, as all in the Q calls him. Henyard, as Frank calls him. I call her super stupid. Little goof goof. Ewok. Alien. And so many names that she goes by that we all call her. Tiffany Henyard is not one of them. God, don't nobody call you by your real name like that. Child, please. It's almost like, you know, it's like saying Candyman 3 times in the mirror and then you don't know what the hell is about to come out. This is an evil entity about to pop through your mirror because you done said Candyman 3 times in a row. Girl, bye, Felicia. Oh, that's a good write-in name. Bye, Felicia. You're not going to win, girl. Trump, as a matter of fact, does not associate with losers. He would call you a loser. He would never, ever associate with you. Why are you trying to kiss his ass? What's wrong with you? He ain't studying you. He probably hoping the FBI will hurry up and come get your ass. That's it. Yeah, he is not studying you. This is ridiculous. Who paid for those flyers? Why is that not listed as the campaign expenses for her campaign? Why is that not being reported? Same thing with Cornmeal and Denasha. Why y'all not reporting y'all campaign contributions and expenses again according to state law? So she gets to ignore the law and people want to feel bad and sorry for her. But yet still, you want to get mad at a village clerk whose signature stamp was unlawfully used by this idiot. But we're not outraged about that? Oh, God.
Click. So once you click
Oh,
it,
Jesus.
you're going to
come on with it.
Thornton Township Supervisor, select write-in candidate, and then type in my name using the keyboard. You're going to write in Tiffany Henyard. And then when you're done, you're going to click OK.
Okay, obviously
Okay?
she thinks
That's how
y'all
you
don't
write
know
in,
how to
guys,
type
because they
in
get so much
names
scrutiny
and letters.
and so much election rigging. When I say election rigging going on right here in the state of Illinois, election rigging going on right here in the state of Illinois. I know they're not going to tell y'all that, but it really is going on. It's happening. They got people coming in both 3, 4 times with no IDs. They got all these things going on.
What's your evidence on that? What's your evidence for that? This is what I can't stand. When you're trying to invalidate a whole election because you're a sore loser. Caucus was a valid legal process that occurred that you just got bested out of. And now you want to sit here and decry election rigging because you're losing like hell. You still lost. You're still going to lose tomorrow. You got body whopped. You got molly whopped at the primaries in Dalton. Molly whopped. All you were worth were 536 votes. And now you want to sit here and talk about election rigging. This is the same clown that went to a school that was under construction, said that the doors were locked, they don't want y'all to vote. Went to 2 doors. The second door was wide open. And then had the nerve to say, oh, y'all didn't see that. No, you just need to say, oh, well, that was dumb of me. And feel stupid about it for many, many hours. A school, a polling location under construction is not a polling location. They're going to send out a temporary location. See, she knows these things. But for this type of misinformation to be spread where it's just a flat out lie with no evidence of it, and you're trying to invalidate a whole election because you're a sore loser, and you're going to keep losing and taking L's, you're going to also lose when the FBI come kicking in your door, wherever you may be. They'll come and get you. What you going to do when you stand before the judge? Other than not this nonsense right here, which the judge is not trying to hear. You know, I hope that she goes into court and talks loud and talks often and talks for a very long time. Yeah. I don't want to foyer no body camera of you doing anything with some grass and pool and water. None of that. Nope. I want to be able to witness the court hearing when the FBI drops that superseding indictment on your dumb ass. That's what I want to see. I want the link to be able to be a part of that hearing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can get my press pass and just go to a hearing. That would be absolutely wonderful. If I'm going to ask for body camera footage, it's going to be of the police officers that might have to drag your ass physically out of the town hall in Thornton or Dalton when you realize it's time for you to go. Because obviously you all, I keep telling you all, she's not going to transition power. She keeps talking to herself, telling herself to stop. It's weird. She lost her mind last year and now she's unraveling. She's not going to transition power. And I think the more that she's allowed to do this untethered, without anyone trying to tell her hey, I ain't your friend, but you need to cut this nonsense out. See, Keep Chicken Nugget not going to do that because he's a useless idiot. Michael A. Smith, who knows nothing, another one. All these useless idiots around her that won't tell her to knock it off because you're going to get to that point where it's going to get real for you. And if Cook County Sheriff has to drag her ass out of a town hall because she decided to show up after losing like hell again, they're going to drag her out. And if she resists, now she's going to get a resisting arrest charge and obstruction. So you can keep going down this path if you want to. We all here for it. We'll foyer that body camera footage. that we will get. And then we'll just keep talking about it and laughing. And I'm going to make fun of you. Because I've been telling you all, this woman is not trying to transition power. This sounds somebody that keeps thinking that her L's she keeps taking and her being vehemently denied and rejected by voters is some push to keep going harder and harder. Yeah, okay. Get dragged out of the town hall. We would love to see that.
But guess what? People talk. And I wish the right people come around here and ask the right questions and find out what is going on, because they have the election going on in Illinois right now. And I don't know if y'all been watching or not watching, but y'all better pay attention. They picking and choosing who they want to sit there, who they want to do their dirty work. Period. That's how this game is going right now. And I'm just trying to make sure that you like up on game so you'll know what's next and how to handle it. But I'm always speaking on it. Prime example, we had caucus, right? Y'all remember when they had that caucus and they knocked all of us out? Could nobody get a bill to vote? That's what's happening. And they picked that one person. I told you, no Polian, you don't do no Polian, nowhere to be found. He's your committee man and also your senator. But he want to be the supervisor of Thornton Township. Make that make sense. You don't live in Thornton Township, so how you committee man? You don't live in Thornton Township, so how you run for supervisor? You don't live in Thornton Township, but yet they had a whole entire court hearing inside of Thornton Township, lower level, about what, was that December? I think it was December, January.
No, they did not. It was called an administrative hearing. It was not a court hearing. That's not a court hearing. Because no judge would have allowed that to go on that long with those two useless idiots who couldn't even file a proper legal objection. And I actually said this on somebody's live stream when it first was brought up. They brought up the actual documents. And I said, that's not a proper legal objection. And it turns out it wasn't. And then they couldn't even get it together to file any documents to go to court with within a reasonable time frame based on court rule. So the fact that they didn't even file the proper objection, like I said last year, on the right documents, is more than enough to see that there are two useless idiots that didn't go to law school that don't know how to do anything. Even the attorney, Solomon, is another incompetent one. So is Bo Brennan. Anyone that's willing to peddle lies that goes against actual video evidence or documentation, yeah, you should be reprimanded, sanctioned, and probably have your bar license taken away from you. Keep It Chicken Nugget and Michael Smith, who knows nothing, are not attorneys. I highly doubt they understand certain basic legal terms and concepts. But the fact that they could not file a legal objection is proof in and of itself. They had no idea what they were doing, and they lost before they started. So no, that was not a court hearing. It was an administrative hearing. Something like this, you would think she would get right, but nope.
Guess what? The mayor, Chris Clark from Harvey, came and testified that the man don't live here. And guess what? It's a disappearance.
After stalking the man,
and he was going to be off the ballot. I'm just trying to tell y'all how this is going. But y'all don't see y'all on Twitter. The news don't talk about it. The news be down there and stuff. They don't write about it. Nobody post it. That's why I call it fake news. They only tell you what they tell you when they're trying to push. But he does not live in Thornton Township, but yet he's on the ballot. It's sad what's going on right before y'all eyes, and y'all just sit idle, like, but it's happening. So, like I said, make sure you come out of you click right in for Tiffany Henyard. And write my name in. I am the best candidate for the job. I've done a great job here at Thornton Township. As you guys know, they've been following me because they kept me so distracted with Dalton mess. A lot of mess. So they're maturity about that drama lake, all the corrupt people like. But as it relates to Thornton Township, they had a deficit when I came in. At Thornton Township, remember, Frank was graduated. So when I came in, I fixed it. My first year. Surplus.
Man is dead and gone. He can't even defend
surplus.
himself.
Don't check it. You don't believe it. But they don't tell y'all these things, though, right? They want to make it like it's bad. They doing this, doing that. They don't tell you none of the good things we're doing. They don't tell you all the more people knew or know about the services here at Thornton Township. 20% knew Thornton Township existed. Now over 80% knows Thornton Township exists. We are servicing more and spending less. That's what's going on. But they're not telling y'all that, right? People are getting help with their lights, their gas, their water. I help you pay your mortgage, your rent. I help you pay your loved ones. All of this. Mental illness awareness, help your family out. Like, come on.
How much was that stuff from Big Bingo again? I'm sorry. Where are the budget reports for that grant that you put Siggy, your dumbass married boyfriend, on, along with Rosie Henyard, to get paid money from that grant? Where's the budget reports on that? Yeah, I want to know that. Where's the NOA, that notice of award for that at-risk youth prevention grant that gave Thornton Township $500,000 that you failed to keep up or maintain records of financials, expenditures, the salary information of your dumb married boyfriend Siggy or Rosie Henyard, who were being paid from that grant? The FBI had to subpoena DCEO to get information about that grant, to figure out exactly how that money was supposed to be spent, how much was supposed to go to salaries and other materials and supplies. Why did Siggy list the car wash address on that again? on that grant documentation? The same car wash that he was co-owner of at one point, where the contractor had to take him to court and he had a judgment ruled against him. Well, why would he put that address of a car wash on that grant documentation to get federal funding? How dumb are you two together again? What's 2 plus 2?
But I wanted you to know from me that all
Lord, since she recognized numbers, I can't take her serious.
Anything that somebody want to say, let me make her look bad. They got to demean your character to basically try to win. Come
No,
on.
you just can't read.
So I was trying to tell you, they need to stop with all this fraudulent activities and all this election rigging, because y'all cannot beat me at all. No,
They did twice.
They did
twice.
Because I'm in y'all way. All your contracts, all your friends, all y'all stuff that y'all trying to do. But I just keep on trying to tell y'all, a lot of people, y'all sleep. Y'all need to wake up, for real. Wake up. And there's a lot of people that's, like I said, don't want to say nothing. But y'all be like, yes, get them, stop. I'm going to say stuff that I'm comfortable with, that I'm okay with standing in the fight for. Because at the end of the day, guys, need a day,
you comfortable with lying about election rigging?
So you know, because look, they got nobody else to ping pong, right? So I see a lot of y'all are getting all the smoke, all the negativities, all the little hate groups, all the followers, all the stalkers. You know, welcome to the party. But that's why you stop someone.
Oh, are you talking about Cornmeal? Cornmeal is a stalker of yours. She just wants to be like you so bad. While saying that, you know, you're not good enough to be a mayor over there, because she wants to be in Dalton. Yeah. No, that's your stalker. That's your mini me. That's your mini me. Cornmeal wants to be like you so bad. It's funny. It's funny how she wants to be like you so bad. She's talking about you, Cornmeal. You sit over here, you allegedly call yourself getting hate and all this other stuff. No, you calling everybody stupid. That's why people clapping back. Super stupid talking to you, Cornmeal. She said, stop trying to be like her. You can't make this nonsense up if you paid all the money in the world.
To rise up and know that you can be a Tiffany Henyard. If I can do it, you can do it. If I got the strength, you got the strength. But it takes one to know one. You cannot let nobody dictate your future. You cannot let nobody stop what God got for you. Don't ever give up.
Oh, well, I guess God does not have this supervisor mayor position.
Keep that commitment, whatever it is you're trying to thrive in, whether it's business, whether it's a new job, whatever. But keep going. Don't let nobody stop you. Ever. Yeah. I mean that. So I just want you to know I'm out on the street. I'm still out here talking to people. I'm still trying to feed the people. Feed the people.
I can't take that song nonsense. I can't take that damn dumbass song again. Nope. I told you all she's going to lose her mind. She is going to lose her mind. This girl is not going to transition. She's not. See how she's just unraveling. Unraveling. This is, you know what? I'm glad she brought up mental health, because she's definitely going to need a psyche valve. I'm sure one will be ordered when she's indicted. Her attorney is going to ask for her, his client to have a psyche valve. If it's both Brindley, that's going to be a joke in and of itself. The FBI is just going to mollywop both of them. But yeah, she's going to be ordered to a psyche valve, because this is evidence that something is going on mentally with her. She's talking to herself in the second, third, fourth, and fifth person. Stop it. Stop it. No, you stop it. You stop it. Stop it. Stop talking to me. Stop it. These personalities are arguing with each other in front of a camera, and we're not supposed to call your ass crazy. Bonquisha, little stank, super stupid, all the personalities inside of you. We're not supposed to call you crazy, though, when 16 personalities just told each other to stop it. Girl.
Just want y'all to know what it is. All right, so I'm going to get out here. I just want to stop for a quick second and just give y'all a little love. Shout
Oh, Lord, you can't make this up.
Because guess what? We gotta know what's going on. Y'all can't talk about it. They always say, wait till the ink dry, right? Wait till the ink dry, and then you start, talk about the good things you got.
No,
the
you
stuff that's
still
going on, and you just keep it moving. But I'm hoping and praying that I'm always inspiration for somebody. I'm hoping and praying that your kids will keep going and won't stop despite what negativity comes their way, because you gotta always find the good in everything there. So bad happen, you treat it as a blessing, let alone a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because things.
Please teach your children not to lie about election rigging. Please teach your children to understand the art of losing, respectively. Not to sit here and throw a tantrum and talk about something's illegal when they can't prove it. Please teach your children about the law. Please teach your children to respect the judge when they ask you a question in a courtroom. Please teach your children not to steal someone else's signature stamp. Please teach your children not to do criminal things to land under FBI investigation. There are a lot of things that people should be teaching their children that we've all witnessed and learned from Super Stupid. Teaching your children to push on after losing an election twice. And then knowing they're going to lose again tomorrow, but yet somehow she has access to tax dollars to make flyers. That's not something you teach your kids. There's some level of reality that you have to teach your children to understand and accept, because it's not going to always go their way. And like my grandmother taught me, at this point in life, I've already came to the conclusion a long time ago. There are going to be people who just don't like you. And it might not be for any reason at all. You're going to have to be okay with that. That's what my grandmother taught me. That's the wisdom she gave to me as a small child. That's been my life motto. So to say someone's just hating on you, that could happen. But there are several reasons While super stupid in particular, having broken many, many laws that's mentioned in many, many court documents, is under FBI investigation. It would be very valid if she had to go and face a judge and face some federal prison time for it. Who told you to go to the bank and remove the village clerk off the bank account again? Okay.
For a reason. We all gotta go through the test in order to have the testimony. I'm gonna hate somebody. So you gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep pushing. But grow through it though. As I always say, we don't go through it, but make sure you grow through it. And watch your Superman grow through all this negativity that came our way.
In prison.
You have to go through
grow
it.
Through it in prison.
You have to stay hands off that, you know, how to keep moving. Because
they serve fish on Fridays, girl.
Because you constantly moving the perky that you don't even understand. This is the person that's right above you. That's creating all chaos, all the mess, all the hatred. Because like I said, remember my first one, everybody loved Tiffany. I was the best thing going, right? I was to be doing this, to be doing that.
No, you weren't.
But then it got all diluted with all the negativity. So I'm still me. I'm always be me. I'm never gonna stop being Tiffany for nobody.
Oh,
so
okay,
keep talking, keep saying whatever you're saying. But
so y'all gonna be heard. It means she'll never learn how to read, write, and recognize numbers. Got it.
I want you to look at me to say, hey, she can do what I can too. Mr. President, I ain't president of the United States, man. Y'all been talking with me, so y'all can talk about it, but I'm talking for real. I'm gonna keep going. Last but not least, guys, loving y'all babies. I keep telling y'all, them kids are our future. Y'all have to pay attention to them. Please pay attention to them kids. I saw the stuff that happened when they was at on. It was yesterday, downtown Chicago.
As she ignores her daughter to be out here to rant on Facebook about something with flyers that was printed probably with tax dollars that the board of trustees should not pay for. Please check those warrant lists and stop just blindly approving things now. You got to go down the line by line item. Why does she still have access to anything related to Dalton or Thornton Township again? Because she's not doing anything. She's not even going to meetings. So, where's Early Walker? Please come get your daughter. Get her out of the situation because her mother is crazy and has 16 people in her head arguing with each other. Telling each other to stop it. I need you to come get your daughter, bro. Her mother's going to prison too. She's going to prison.
I get hold of y'all babies for real. Come on, we gotta uplift them and tell them it's more like than that. I know that they're going through a lot, but please, whatever you do, pay attention to the babies because we need you. I'm playing my song for you real quick.
No.
But none of these are you better try. Right here, let's make history. Say it on the first person with the most right ears. You know what I'm talking about? Let's do that. So I just wanted to make sure that you do about all the other things that you're doing because maybe you're home, you don't pay attention. And they're not advertising. You don't hear the news talking about needs to do. No. Why is that? But these are things the study trying to tell you. Your study said, guys, wake up before it's too late.
I had to skip past that dumbass song.
You put all the riffraff, all the chaotic people in office once again. Because y'all got a lot of crooked people that's in politicians, right? In politics. Pogwell over in Markham, he won. You know that, right? Y'all pick and choose the people that gonna do what y'all want. He have a whole family. I think it's a fraud. But you know what I'm saying? But God, again, but y'all keep on doing familiar. This is fraud.
Something to which you're about to become very familiar with. You know that fraud you committed when you had a village clerk removed from a bank account and you filled out bank documents to have that done? Like, why don't you post those documents up so we can all see it? Or perhaps that $600,000 check you allegedly held up that was written out to cash. What did you cash in that check cashing place, by the way? Because I have the inside of the check cashing place on my video on my channel. I mean, these poor people probably have to catch it from the FBI to try to figure out what the hell you brought up in there with keeping a chicken nugget to have cash. Yep. What's in your hand on that? Because I'm sure what you did in there was fraudulent as well. Whatever. Just yammer on, girl. All them voices in your head. All y'all. Just yammer on.
You ready for something else? I can't make this up. But me, I got none of that.
Oh, Lord.
Nothing. Just all talk with me, right? From everybody. But I'm the one doing all the good in the hood. I'm the only one standing the fight for the people. I'm the only one doing things like this, trying to educate you. But everybody else doing this. Shh. Oh, yeah, just I'm telling you. Shh. That's what everybody doing. But me. So all I can do is tell y'all what it is. Because people been calling me when we come to their communities, want me to do this and do that. But I've always tried to take care of home first. Because I was doing that to make them great. Yes. We know that because like y'all stealing my ideas. Y'all fuck all this mess. She did that bitch on it. But y'all bitch on everything. Y'all doing everything I'm doing. You're mimicking me. I'm sorry, thank you. But
Cornmeal, she's talking to you. She's talking to you, Cornmeal. You mimicking her. See, I knew we would come to some consensus on that. So you're talking to Cornmeal because she's the only one mimicking your ass. The only one. You can't even find a pet that will mimic you. Not a dog, not a cat, not a horse, not a camel. But Cornmeal is definitely mimicking you. Oh, yeah. As you can see, Cornmeal, she doesn't like it when you mimic her. You're trying to be like her. She hates that. I don't know why you can't just call her out and just be done with it. Because that's exactly who you're talking to. The rest of us don't give a damn. There you go, Cornmeal. You mimicking her.
Down on the youth, I am you, and say, hey, I don't like this about them. They should be doing this, right? But then they go do what you do because they're stealing your ideas because they ain't got none. Y'all wash up. It's time to move. It's time to move on and let the youth lead the community. And y'all don't want the youth involved in politics. Somebody got to be next. We have to pass the baton. We have to teach one as we say reach one, right? But you guys so busy trying to tear a person down. Well, talk about someone's past, right? That's what they do. Just like I just told you about his past, but y'all forgave his past, and he's a mayor, right? But when it comes to other people in their past, they want to run for office. They got felonies, but y'all tell them no. But he's all there with a felony. Y'all make all this make sense to me. It's saying everything happens at the local level. Everything. That's you get.
Please understand, youth. The word is politic, not politics. And Nate, from my understanding, is still running. He's young. So why don't you get your ass out the way and let him run and win? How about that? Why don't you endorse him since you want young people to do things?
I got that right away. This is
hypocritical
the
girl.
stuff at the president level, Congress, Senate, all that comes to trickle down later. But right now, the local level, that's immediately, like right now. And I'm telling you, because I don't want you to be impacted by what's going on. Another thing, food, right? That's why I call it feed the people. I call it that because every time I'm trying to feed y'all, the board's saying up. They go, no, don't get no food. Why am I gonna give you no food? You hungry? I don't care what kind of car you drive. Get in this bag, get this dog food. Because people don't understand that people are on budget. They don't understand that sometimes the car you drive, you probably got it, donate it, give it to you, left to you. I love one, anything. But people judging on what they see, but don't know your story. They see your poor, but don't.
Oh, use tax dollars to buy. You know, that's important. You know, because she used tax dollars to buy Siggy a car that's going to be repossessed. Yeah, because it's not technically his if you use tax dollars to buy it. So you better be damn sure you could prove that you bought it, Siggy. Yeah, okay. I mean, honestly, these food boxes and stuff, y'all can just go and help Dr. Scott. She actually has a whole food store for free. So there you go. Let her get the grants and stuff because she's actually buying items, many types of items that everybody in the community can utilize. Free Indeed market. Yeah. If anyone should be getting millions of dollars in grant money, it should be Free Indeed market. There you go. Just make sure it's a legitimate own up and up. And I might caution you, Dr. Scott, to go straight to DCEO for the grant. Not necessarily go through Al Kendall because I'm still trying to figure him out. God.
Understand the story. I'm talking to y'all about all these things because all these things are going on. And I just want y'all to do better. Because when you know better, you do better. When you a little more educated to the process of what's going on, you get it. All these people that's running. Trina Dale, where you at, girl? She put something up about one of the candidates, one of the trustees that's running. They did a whole shakedown of drug dealers. They work as a cop. That's what they wrote, right? Put the whole file up from Chicago. They running for the seat. Y'all ain't listening to me. But I don't see nobody putting all they dirt out, right? All the things they got going up, they're running for office.
You're not saying anything about you.
Another trustee got locked up by Roddy Rhymes. I remember that. I was on the board with him. Locked up for beating up a senior, messing with a senior, something with a senior. Y'all didn't know that? No. Must I go on? It's so much to tell you guys.
Where's Riley Rogers now? Where's Riley Rogers? Oh, he's not here. He's not a trustee or a mayor or anything anymore. Oh, okay. Why are we talking about people who are insignificant? They're not in these roles. You keep talking about Frank Zuccarelli and he's deceased. That man cannot even defend himself. Is it Riley Rogers deceased? No, hold on. Let me see. Because if you're talking about some people that are deceased and you sitting here bringing them up like they're still doing something, Riley Rogers is not a threat to anybody. He's deceased, isn't he? I'm looking at it. Sorry for my silence. Hold on. Okay, the only thing I saw was that he suffered a stroke the day before early voting. And, of course, my internet is working slow now. It was storming kind of bad here in Atlanta. So, but either way, you're talking about people who are not a threat to her regarding an election. They're not running for anything. One is deceased and the other one is definitely not. If he's not deceased, he's not running for anything. So what is the purpose of bringing up this nonsense and going to the past on stuff that she can't do nothing about? What's the point again? Okay, so she doesn't have a platform, policy, or idea. So people like her, they just hop her on the past because they have nothing else going forward. Yeah, but you don't want to address why she chose to use someone's signature stamp unlawfully with legal documents that can be used against her in court of law. We're not going to talk about that, though. Got it.
And hear another narrative, and not the narrative they put out. I always tell people, listen to both sides. Then decipher what you believe, what you think is bullshit. But y'all don't do that. Y'all literally just judge off, oh, it's so many against one person that you just
believe. Because you lie too bad. You lie so much.
That person is going to stand in the fire and keep going. Because you ain't going to find nobody that's going to keep going through mess. They would have gave up, throw in the towels. Many other things I could possibly do that people call me about. Trust me. But I like to see things through, and I'm going to see this through.
Why don't you go do those things then if people call you?
It's election day. Come out and vote. Stop letting people lie to y'all. Stop letting people just tell y'all anything.
Oh, okay.
Do your
own don't let stupid lie to y'all.
You can FOIA anything. FOIA, Freedom of Information Act. Any community. You can FOIA any community, and every community must abide by state law, state statute, which is they have 5 days to give you the answer that you're looking for. So say this, you FOIA, I don't know, a powers record. They got 5 days to give it to you.
What was all this at when she was telling people not to give out FOIA information?
I'm putting you on game again, but that's how it goes. That way you have the answer yourself. You don't listen to nobody because you got the answer through the FOIA.
But then her coward behind can't sit and own up to it as the mayor.
All right, guys, I am done. I'm telling y'all a lot of tea, a lot of information. You will see me soon.
Oh, are you done?
Some great things. I'm cooking up. I'm cooking in the kitchen right
now. Are you done?
And no, I don't announce because you know haters always try to tie something down for the ink dry. Next ink dry, then you can say, guys, I'm doing this, and that. But make sure I'm pretty sure y'all watch because all the haters always watching. But thank you to all my supporters, all the people that love your Superman. I love y'all too. So thank y'all for the support. Pass this message on. Share the video. Let others know about it because I know it's a lot of haters that be on the watch talk about but don't know nothing. So do it for you if you.
Oh no, nobody knows nothing. Oh no.
Yep. All right, guys. Oh yeah, the podcast. Oh, we got a video too, y'all. Let's check out the video. Look, we got a video called Feed the People. We got a video coming out.
Oh dear God.
We're gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it tomorrow. What the hell? I'm gonna drop it tomorrow just so you guys can hear it and see kind of what it is we've been doing. Because I stay cooking up with something, and I want the next person to actually come and do the video with me. So I'm gonna give kids, let them kind of be creative, and then also
don't let your kids do that nonsense. That song has so much broken English in that. This is why all she's doing is adding to the idea that these kids are below reading level. Sitting here putting them in a song where she speaks nothing but Ebonics. So yeah. Thank you for adding to that whole notion that the kids are below average with reading comprehension when you're making songs that is an absolute accurate reflection of your inability to speak proper English or spell words or recognize numbers or do mathematics. I mean, honestly, what child is going to learn anything from you when you can't pronounce the term politics correctly? What are they trying to learn from you? Girl, please. Girl, bye, Felicia. All right. That's all I can take. This has gone on far enough. I don't understand what her end game is in this other than her, proving my point that she's not going to transition. She's not going to do a peaceful transfer of power. She's just not. And I hope that these trustees understand what's happening here in these videos and take action accordingly. Don't be scared of her. Don't be scared of her. Y'all make sure you guys go out and vote tomorrow. I took the day off to enjoy my birthday time. And, oh man, the last thing anybody should want to do is sit here and put her in a position to keep speaking more broken English. Or tell herself to stop it while speaking in a camera. I don't get it. She's lost her mind a long time ago. We all know she's crazy. We all know she's power hungry. A lot of things that she needs to explain, she refuses to do. And then, she doesn't care about bringing down her relatives and Siggy. They choose to be a part of that nonsense, but she doesn't care what happens to them. You want to talk about the youth, but you don't spend any time with your child. Every time you see her, she out here pretending to shovel snow and stuff. Or she just doing a rant on a Facebook video. That whole song she did with that rap nonsense BS was recorded on government property. So why does she get to utilize Thornton Township to do a dumbass rap video again and not have to pay for that stuff out of her pocket? Out her personal check. Her bank account. Why was that allowed? Why was she not booted out when that whole video nonsense was being created? Y'all, okay. All right, that's all I got. I hope y'all enjoyed that because that was just unnerving. Oh, this character right here. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, let's go. Us, Black on Business, popcorn. You heard about it. We was out there in Sibley, Indiana. We moving around now. So definitely support popcorn. Definitely support Tiff. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Woo! Yeah, wheels out, baby. See how I got when you going wheels when you.
You don't put yourself in that camera next to her now. You really ain't gonna get no business. Dude, get on somewhere.
Let me elevate. Hey, y'all keep going. So make sure you go check him out. Y'all keep it popping. Make sure you write it in so she can win. That's it. And then when you call me.
She don't like sharing the spotlight with nobody. Y'all ain't figured that out by now. She really don't want him right there. You can tell she like, yeah, I just go ahead and finish getting it out. Ain't nobody buying that popcorn anyway. No, because they not. Oh, no, wait. Maybe her goons will buy it all up. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all see those popcorn cups show up in her next food box that she tried to give away at the last minute. I wouldn't be surprised. Them popcorn cups don't show up in them food boxes. Then you know it's really a conspiracy. You know, sit here and let this man endorse his stale-ass popcorn in your video. Next thing you know, they showing up in food boxes as big bingo prizes somewhere. Child, please. All right. That's all I got. This was just another sign that she's not going to transition power. Hopefully, we can all witness her get dragged out. That'll be fun. And I want you guys to go out and vote tomorrow. Continue to stay safe. I'm going to enjoy my birthday. I have a couple more videos that I'm posting out. You guys look out for that. To the next one. Lady Lookout. Deuces.